Welcome back, everybody. I'm a few days late on this review on Sister Wives, um, but I wanted to go ahead and get into it because I want to let y'all know there is some things I noticed in this episode. Well, I'm sure y'all did too, but I want to also talk about what I noticed in watching previous episodes. So let's go ahead and get into it. So when I'm watching Sunday night's episode where it's Meri and Cody's 32nd wedding anniversary. So we see Meri. She's got her camera way up close to her face. I don't know why. Her and Janelle both. Y'all notice they love the camera right up on their face. But and she's doing her little talking head into the camera, talking about so she called Cody. And he didn't even know why she was calling y'all. He didn't have a clue. Well, I think he did, but he didn't care. And she said that she had to remind them that it was their anniversary, and he kind of said to her, "Well, oh, okay, what? Kind of like what? What do you want? Why are you calling on our 32nd wedding anniversary, you crazy woman? Why would you call for that day?" Anyway, Meri plays along and she asks him, "Well, do you want to go out? Maybe take a drive, get something to eat?" Cody tries to wiggle his way out of it using the kids. That didn't work. He had to go ask Robyn. That didn't work. And I don't know why Cody thought that that would work if what they say is true, that Robyn has been trying to get Cody and Meri to mend their marriage. Why did he think using Robyn would get him out of this date? Well, it didn't. So, anyway, long story short, he comes to get Meri and they go out to eat. Now, one thing I will say here is they didn't bring the cameras, and that's not by accident. Cody didn't want the cameras along for this conversation. Now, TLC was probably pissed off that they did not go along for this. Uh, Cody and Meri duped him like people, dip out on the paparazzi. They dipped TLC, lost him, left him in the dust because we find out, thanks to Meri, that Cody wanted to keep her pretty much their divorce, which or the end, we'll say the end of their eternal marriage. Yeah. Cody wanted to keep Meri around and keep it a secret. Now, some before I get into the meat of it, something I really want to get into here is Meri's she almost seemed shocked by this. At least that's the way it seemed to me. Why she is shocked by Cody not wanting her around anymore shocks me. I think at this point within filming, we are into 2023. I think. I believe this is after the tell all. Y'all let me know in the comments. I really do think it's after the tell all, which she learns then that he tells Suki that he wouldn't be upset if Meri left him. He doesn't know why she sticks around. So Meri at this point should be well aware that Cody isn't in love with her. He doesn't want to be in a marriage with her. He just wants her to hang out, just kind of be down the road here just in case. And in Meri's mind and heart, she knows this marriage ain't what it should be. It's a loveless marriage. But in her mind and their religion, their type of polygamy, they believe it's eternal. When they go to heaven, they're going to be there in heaven together too, married, has a couple with their family, or not a couple. Y'all know what I mean. Has a family. But Meri seemed very shocked by this, which shocked me because Meri, I don't know if you've been watching or listening or paying attention. You're in the family. Cody's been treating you like you were nobody for a while now. So Meri says at one point he made reference, bless her heart, to faking a relationship or something like that. Meri in a self-taped video confessional. And I was like, well, what do you mean faking? The conversation between Meri and Cody wasn't filmed for the show, which I told y'all. When Meri told her then husband she wasn't faking anything, she remembers Cody saying, I don't know why you even bothered to call and say happy anniversary, Meri. He stopped short of saying they weren't married and instead said, we're not living as a married couple. Meri, it's been like this since, I want to say 2014, when you agreed, which I think you were pressured by him to divorce him so he could marry Robyn and adopt her children so they could be a part of the family. I think Cody wanted to be legally married to only Robyn the whole time. And he used the children as a way to get that, and he got it. And it seems like Meri, through the catfish and through everything after that, she's just now kind of catching on to what's going on. And to me, that's just weird, because I know us as the viewers, I know I've been seeing it. So that's pretty much it for their marriage. Hopefully in the season, later on in the season, we'll see Meri move to Parowan full time, run her LuLaRoe business in the B&B and keep it pushing. Now, something else I wanted to get into. I was watching some old episodes. I think I want to say season 5 or 6. And this is when the women, the wives, go to San Diego. Robyn is going to go try on dresses for the wives. Now, something I noticed, because I don't want to blame everything on Robyn for the end of this family, but something I did notice and have been really picking up on. I noticed it somewhat in the past. I've been watching this show since season 1, episode 1. So I did pick up on things over the years. But when you go back, you really go back and pay attention after, it was like after Scandival, you go back and watch, you pick up on things you wouldn't have before. But in going back, I really pick up on Robyn's, the hand she played in the destruction of the family. Now, like I said, I won't blame everything on Robyn. Everybody played their part, but I got to put a lot of this on Robyn and Cody. I do. And I'm watching her. Meri, Christine, Janelle are bigger women, okay? And we got Robyn here, who's not a bigger woman. She's like talking about trying on dresses for them, because this is when they're coming up with their ceremony for their family mission statement. That's what it was. She's trying on these dresses. Now, this ain't an actual photo. This is her in her wedding dress. And she's kind of flaunting it in their faces, Meri, Christine, and Janelle, that they can't fit into these smaller sizes. She acts like this makes her uncomfortable. No, you're happy with flaunting that in their face, Robyn. This is something I really paid attention to. And I'll go get the name of the episode, and I want y'all to go back and watch it if you want, and let me know what you all think in this episode. While the Wives Are Away is the name of the episode. Sorry, it just hit me. While the Wives Are Away. Now, there's several things I noticed in this episode and some after. But mainly that Robyn kind of takes pleasure in the fact that the women, the other wives, don't feel as comfortable in their body as she does. Now, it's subtle. It's, little things. She tries to hide it, but it's in her face. It's in those jaws. It's in the eyebrows weren't like they were back then. It's in this face right here. This sinister face that she tries to hide, but it's always been there. She likes it that they feel uncomfortable. She gets some type of sick pleasure out of this. Now, unfortunately for her, Janelle, Christine, and Meri are pretty good sports about it. They don't play into it. I don't even know if they noticed back then. They probably didn't. They will later on, I do believe. Also, something I want to share with y'all that I noticed about Cody back then is he seemed like a much better husband and father. Nowadays, we see Cody has this these tight curly locks. He just won't even speak to his kids. And in this previous episode, the producers asked Cody about his relationship with Maddie and has he spoke to her. He doesn't really get into it, but what he does do, what he loves to do, is yes, you guessed it, blame Christine for the lack of communication or none that he has with Maddie anymore. He doesn't speak to Maddie anymore. And they cut to Janelle, who's like, no, the reason him and Maddie don't speak anymore is because Maddie doesn't know what to do with this man that's her father. It seems like a lot of the children don't know what to do anymore with their dad. He's not the man he used to be. They don't know who this Cody is anymore. They don't know where their father went. So they don't know how to talk to him. They don't know how to approach him anymore. But something I noticed in past episodes is Cody was, and just bear with me, was a good father, was a more attentive father. He was focused. He was there. He was present, even with the older ones. I was watching has his older children, his daughters were going to pick colleges. He was there riding along, helping them pick colleges. Do they get student loans or not? Which Cody's against student loans, which I kind of understand. He's very present. And now we have a man who's not there for them at all and believes that these children should come to him and he shouldn't have to come to them at all. But I want to tell y'all, in watching past episodes, I feel like Cody did love his children, was a good father. I was never a fan of Cody. I'm definitely not now. But back then in watching him, he seemed like a good father. And he's just a shell of a man now. And how he doesn't see it, I don't understand. But I do believe that Robyn plays a big part in it. This woman right here and her eyebrows. I hate blaming things on just a woman. Well, I'm not. I'm blaming it on Cody. But I feel like Robyn plays her part. And I know this is said a lot, and a lot of people probably think, oh, we're just trying to blame a woman. No, I believe that Robyn is very sneaky about the way she done things in this family. I really do. But anyway, y'all, this is going on to 15 minutes long. I just wanted to give a quick recap of the last episode and my thoughts on some things I noticed back then and definitely notice now, and how much things have changed with Cody and what happened to Cody. Where did that Cody go? Now, I'm not saying he was great back then, but where did that Cody go? Was it the move? And it seems to me, that's how it seems to me. Y'all let me know in the comments. When they moved from Vegas to Arizona is when things really took a turn for the worse. When Cody stopped caring and only cared for Robyn and their children, not his other wives and his other children. What happened? What happened to Cody? Y'all let me know. Anyway, I'm out. Y'all have a beautiful and blessed day.